So I posted a picture of this pasta on my Instagram story a while ago, and a few of you guys asked me for this recipe. So basically, while I was cooking my chickpea pasta, I just blended up some cashews, oat milk, a pinch of salt, so that I can create like a creamy pasta sauce texture kind of thing. And I also added a whole avocado, which was quite a struggle, as you can see. And I also added a handful of spinach, nutritional yeast, and oregano. And I again blended it so that I can create like a nice green pasta sauce kind of thing. And I just mixed it all together, and I actually only ended up using half of the sauce, so I saved the other half for later. I also sauteed some vegetables to have on the side. I don't know why I zoomed in like that, but I topped everything with crushed red pepper for a little bit of spiciness. This recipe is vegan, so for all you vegans out there,
nutritional yeast.
This toast was like the easiest thing to make. Basically, I just topped off my Ezekiel bread with the leftover pasta sauce from yesterday. It was like avocado toast but better. And I topped all of that with cherry tomatoes, lime juice, and hemp seeds, and red pepper flakes. And on the side, I had some fried eggs and sauteed veggies for health. This was my friend's plate, and this was mine. It was literally like the perfect egg. Her first time trying Ezekiel bread. Isn't it good?
That's good.
I'm telling you, Ezekiel bread is the best bread. For some reason, I've always been kind of scared to make curry at home because I thought it would be much more difficult, but it was actually super simple. I just had to heat up a can of coconut milk, and it was my first time cooking lentils, and I wasn't too sure what to do, so I just kind of washed it and boiled it. And in the coconut milk mixture, I just added some frozen veggies, 2 teaspoons of red curry paste, red pepper powder, and you'll see me add a ton of other stuff as well because we weren't following a recipe. We just kind of added stuff as we went, but we also added tofu, lentils, mushroom, and cauliflower in the mixture, and we added spinach at the very end because spinach cooks super fast. And like I said, we just added some more spices. This one right here was this mellow and rich curry powder. I don't think we really needed to use it, but it's a curry in it, and we just kind of let that simmer for a little bit and had it with a side of jasmine rice. Y'all, this was so good. I literally had thirds. Okay, first bite.
Oh, hot.
This next recipe is my favorite recipe in this whole entire video, and I feel like that's saying a lot because I have some pretty good ones in here. Basically, I just sauteed some vegetables that I had at home. I only had bell peppers and onions, so that's just what I used, but I also added a can of tomato sauce. You can also do like tomato paste. I think I've tried that before and it was just fine. And I added all these different spices. You can just kind of see which ones I added. I've seen many variations of this recipe before, so you can just kind of use what you have at home. And I personally didn't measure anything. I just kind of tasted it and added more of whatever I thought would be good. And then I just mixed everything together, and again, since spinach cooks super fast, I added it last along with 2 eggs. And I've overcooked the eggs many times, so make sure you don't cover it for too long, but once the egg whites kind of turn white, it should be fine. I also added some basil leaves because I didn't have cilantro, and whenever I have this, I always have some kind of bread on the side, so this time I toasted my rosemary garlic sourdough bread. It was such a good combo. For my pita pizza, I got some bell peppers and basil leaves from my backyard, and I of course washed all my veggies. If you don't wash your veggies, that's nasty. But I chopped up all my veggies and added some tomato sauce on my pita bread. I think pita bread is such a good pizza dough kind of thing because it's small. You don't have to make your own dough or anything. But yeah, I also added some pesto sauce and mozzarella cheese. You can get creative with the toppings. If you don't like pizza toppings, you can just have it with, you know, tomato sauce and cheese or something, but I like my pizza like salad. My friends all know this, but whenever I go to Blaze, I literally get like every topping possible almost. But yeah, I baked it just until the cheese was melty, and I also added some basil leaves. I overcooked it a little bit though because the basil leaves were brown and burnt, but it's okay because it was still muy bien. I made two, one for me, one for my mom, but I actually ended up eating 1.5. This toast is more like a breakfast item, but it was way too good for me not to share with you guys. So basically I just put a little bit of pesto and brie on top of my sourdough bread and also some tomato slices. You can use whatever cheese you would like. My mom has used Parmesan before and she really liked it with Parmesan. I put it in the oven just until the cheese got all melty, and I also added a little bit of basil leaves and I put it back in the oven just for a couple minutes, I think. And I'm very excited. It tastes like margarita pizza. I did not think that the bread would be so crispy. But that was it for this video. If you try any of these out, tag me on Instagram as always so I can see it. And if you watch till the end, I love and appreciate. If you watch till the end, I love and appreciate you so very much. I can't talk. Okay, bye.